Hello everyone! Welcome to the first of Valentine's Day specials. This year also special because they are made in collaboration with Lynn, who is one of my artist mutuals. There were supposed to be more parts. There are 4. I still hope you will enjoy them. Also, stick around until the end of every video to see cute artworks. As always, special thanks to my lovely patrons and all of you who watch my videos. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with the uploads, and let's get into it, shall we? Still trying to adjust to his new space, both in terms of living and his new team, Yaku forced himself to keep his head solely on the playing aspect of his new life chapter to not get overwhelmed from the get-go. Sure, he had already been through one big move, but moving across half of the globe was different. Not even talking about the fact that he left Lev alone in Japan when he was still in potential danger. He forbade himself to think about it, otherwise the guilt would eat him alive. His only source of calm was that he knew Nakamura would do everything in her power to protect him, and that perhaps, since he was away now, the stalker wouldn't reach to violence. He slumped on his tiny couch with a deep sigh, feeling every bump in the old cushions. Or maybe it was just his nerves that didn't let him sit still as he wrote a quick text to Lev to wish him a happy Valentine's Day. For the first time in years, he couldn't tell him that in person. For the first time, he wouldn't get woken up by Lev's excited squeal when he found his gift. Shush, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like our relationship drives on one overrated holidays. Yet, with everything that happened recently between them, celebrating that overrated holiday might not be such a bad idea. Alas. He hypnotized his phone for a while, secretly hoping to see a response despite knowing it was too late into the night in Japan for Lev to still be awake. I just want to know you are okay. The sudden ringing of the phone startled him. With his heart racing, he checked the screen, an involuntary smile curling his lips when he saw the contact name. He didn't have to call right back. But I wanted to. I wanted to wish you happy Valentine's Day too. Are you busy right now? Yaku paused, curious. I'm not. Why? Awesome. Would you get your laptop and hop on a video call? Sure. He quickly fetched his laptop and turned on the video call app they were using, a certain level of peace settling around his heart when the screen connected and Lev grinned at him, as if nothing changed. You have no idea how happy I am to see you. He called 2 days ago. But that's too long. Smiling softly, yet with an ache in his heart, he laid his hand against the screen, and he could swear he felt the touch when Lev did the same. I know. I'm sorry. No, don't apologize. It's good you are advancing your career. I'm proud of you. Yet, even though he said that, Yaku wasn't blind not to see the pain hidden by the bright smile that didn't reach Lev's eyes. Now that he thought about it, it had been quite a while since he saw Lev smile with genuine joy. And while there were some factors they couldn't influence, he knew it was mostly his fault. Mori? Hey, what's wrong? Am I calling at the wrong time or... No, it's alright. I just wish things were different, you know? We didn't have a calm while for ages. A sad smile settled on Lev's lips. Yeah. But we can create one ourselves. What do you say? I have a perfect plan. He disappeared from the camera view for a while, leaving still very confused Yaku waiting. Though, as long as he could listen to Lev's suddenly excited blabbering, he wasn't going to complain. He hadn't realized how much he missed just listening to Lev's voice as his fiancée talked on and on about anything that came to mind. What used to be a nuisance for him in high school now turned into a source of peace. And he almost lost it, almost broke the bond they had several times in the recent past. Truly, except for perhaps one instance, he was the sole reason behind the tension that remained between them. He was sure Lev knew it too, even though he tried to brush off his apologies. Got it. You'll see, it's going to be great. What did you come up with this time? Lev appeared on the screen again, a hopeful look in his eyes. Well, I was thinking about what we could do for Valentine's Day since we are so far apart, and I have a perfect long-distance date idea. Date? Lev, what time it is in Japan? 3 in the morning? Lev, you should be asleep already. But I wanted to see you. It's Valentine's Day. Yaku sighed. If he hadn't felt guilty before, he definitely did now. If he knew Lev would answer to his text immediately, he would have waited. Was it wrong? Lev's tiny voice snapped him from his thoughts. No, of course not. I just don't want you to neglect your sleep because of me. At least please tell me you don't have any shoot or meeting tomorrow. I don't. I can sleep for as long as I want. I just wanted us to have a date, even when we are apart. We've never missed a single year. Why start now? Lev. Alright, then tell me what you came up with. I'm listening. His face brightening up for real this time. Lev bent under the table and then pulled out what looked like a small canvas with a victorious grin. Ta-da! What's that for? It's canvas! For painting! I looked up some ideas for long-distance dates and painting over camera was one of them. I think it's super cute. Just grab a paper and we can start. Yaku didn't have the heart to object because of the lack of proper light on Lev's end, nor note that neither of them could paint or draw very well. And so he just fetched himself a few papers and a pencil, chuckling when he saw Lev got himself an actual painting kit. You came prepared, huh? Of course, can't plan something without getting ready. So, what should we draw? Just not each other, please. You're too handsome for my skills. He could swear Lev blushed a bit and added a point to his mental score. Then how about we draw what we feel when we see each other? That might be difficult to catch with just a pencil. He held the pencil up to support his claim, but Lev just waved his hand. You don't have to think about it too much. Let's just have fun. He didn't wait for Yaku's answer and dove right into painting, chattering about all kinds of things that happened during the last week they hadn't really have a chance to talk about. Unsure what to draw, Yaku listened to his every word, melting inwardly as he too started on his drawing, occasionally glancing up to see how far Lev was with his masterpiece. The deeply focused expression suited him, making him perhaps even prettier than he was. Not that something like that was physically possible. Struck by a sudden bolt of inspiration, He let the pencil dance over the paper and his subconscious mind lead the way to capture his fluttering heart and the warmth surrounding it whenever he was close to his fiancée. Perhaps he was doing his feelings disservice with his drawing skills, but that wasn't something he worried about. If his theory was right, Lev would understand what he wanted to express. Speaking his feelings out loud had always been difficult, especially when it came to love. But maybe we could do this more often. He paused when the only answer he got was silence. Worried, he looked up from the paper, and his heart melted when he saw Lev snoozing away with his head laid on the hopefully still not colored canvas, looking more at peace than in the last month or so. I told you should have gone to sleep, you damn titan. With a soft smile curling his lips, he patted the screen where Lev's head would be and sent a quick message to Nakamura to come move him to bed. He waited until he saw Nakamura on the screen too, exchanging a knowing nod before he ended the call, his heart filled with both sorrow and hope. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and now you can enjoy the cute art too. There will be one for each part. Also, Lynn is currently open for commission, so if anyone wants to check her portfolio, link to her card will be at the usual place in the description. So this was a lot of fun, even though it was kinda last minute, because I forgot about it with all the changes going on in my life. But I still hope you'll like all the parts coming out, or at least some of them, I suppose. If you have any requests or ideas, the request form is linked in the video description. See you next time!